Shalom, shalom. We'll start by giving our praises, glory, and honor to the Lord Yahweh Bahashim, Yahushai Bahashim Kakadash. My name is Brother Napak for the Camp Prophets of Babylon down here in Tampa, Florida. And I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. Peace and blessings to hopeful elect and the ones listening in. And I want to get into a quick lesson, man. All right, and this lesson is going to be called 2025, Expect More Hell to Come. All right, expect more hell to come, man. All right, because we have just entered into this devil's new year. All right, and every year in this devil's kingdom since 2020 has been a year of hell. All right, it's always been, unexpected events popping up. All right, major events, whether it be with WW3. The C-HIP, lockdowns, any of that, man. For the past 5 years, man, there's been major events happening, all right, which the scriptures prophesied about, all right? So I'm going to go ahead and get straight into it. I'm going to get First Peter's, or not First Peter's, Salakia, Perilous Times. This is 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 1. It says, "This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come." All right, and we know, according to the scriptures and the prophecies and signs that have been fulfilled from the scriptures. All right, we are in those perilous times, man. All right, we are in those last days. All right, and we know perilous times are to come. Perilous going into, full of danger, or, difficult times, just actually to get the word here in the blue letter. It says,
Strong's G 5467. Chalepas.
it says, hard to do, to take, to approach, hard to bear, troublesome, dangerous, harsh, fierce, savage. All right, so these are the times we're coming into, man. All right, it's gonna be hard to bear, unbearable. All right, because it's gonna be, the scripture says, a time like never before, I ever shall be. All right, and then we'll get that too afterwards. It says, I'm gonna get an NLT. It says, you should know this, Timothy, that in the last days there will be difficult times. All right, in the last days there will be difficult times. All right. It says, for people will love only themselves and their money. They will be boastful and proud, scoffing at Yahweh, disobedient to their parents, and ungrateful. They will consider nothing sacred. Ooh. And that's literally that marks down everything Jake do. And not even just Jake, just, people in this world overall. That marks down all their character traits, man. All right? Lovers of themselves and their own money. All right? Not caring about the Lord, disrespecting the Lord, Yahweh Shmi Yahushai. That's what this whole world is about, man. All right? So, this is the time that we're in, man. We can tell because this is how everyone acts in these days. They're lover of themselves. When their birthday comes, it's all about them. When New Year's come, it's all about them. All right? These pagan holidays come, it's all about them and what they want. All right, new year, new me. All right, Jake want to change around when this devil's holidays come around, man. All right. In the Satanic Bible, they mark, one of the worst holidays as your birthday because you're idolizing yourselves. All right, and that's what Jake loved to do is celebrate their birthdays and idolize themselves, man. Or this is my day. So these are the times that we're in, man. Back in the day, in the ancient days, this would be looked at as, insane, man. All right? That's why when, even the prophets back then, when they would have visions of these days, they'd be like, they'd be waking up in cold sweats, like, what the hell? What the hell's going on here? This is the future? That's why Ezra said, woe is me, who shall deliver me in those days, man. Because Ezra seen what was to come into this place. All right. Now I'm gonna get this. The scripture I just they like. I think that's how it goes. This guy right here. I think it's the Jacob's Trouble one. And Jeremiah 30, but I'm gonna get this as well. Matthew 24 and verse 21. It's Matthew chapter 24 and verse 21. It says, "For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be." All right. So this is going to be, great tribulation, such like never before, never to come upon this place before. The worst time in history, and the worst time to ever to come. All right. And it's going to be around the time where the Lord come back, man. All right. These are, because right now is this is the Lord speaking to his disciples. All right, telling them the signs to look forward to. All right, prophesying. All right, what's to come. All right, it says, and except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. All right, so except those days be shortened, no flesh will be saved, man. That's how bad it's going to be. All right, that's how bad it's going to be, man. All right, because, and Jake think 2025 is going to be their year, because 2024 was a year of hell, man. Jake was going through it 2024. Jake was going through it 2023, 2022, 21, 20. All right, Jake has just been going through it, man, and they keep thinking the next year going to be their year. All right, but nah, man. This year, all right, the Lord's going to, bring some hell too. All right, Lord willing, this be it, man. This year be it. All hell breaks loose this year. All right, but it's definitely going to be hell, all right, to come in this year, man. Best believe the Lord's definitely going to make something shake. All right. So it says, except those days be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. All right. So except those days been shortened, so the Lord has shortened these days. All right, because if he didn't, no flesh would be saved. No one would be able to be saved, have salvation. It says, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. So for the elect's sake, the days are shortened. Days are going by faster. Time is speeding up. 2024 just went by like, no tomorrow. It was just like, we just entered 2024 not too long ago, man. It still feels kind of new. All right. But that's because the Lord is, speeding up these days, preparing his prophets through the process. All right. And being sharpening his sword, getting ready for the day of destruction. All right. Getting Esau ready. He putting everything in motion right now, man. Everything is in motion. All right. For the past years, bro, the Lord has been putting everything in motion. All right. For all hell to break loose. Let's get this real quick. I believe Wisdom of Solomon out. I'm gonna try to find a chapter. I think it's 1. Nah. Yep. It says let me see. I'm gonna let this truck go by real quick. I can select it. This is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 3 and verse 17. It says, I'm just get to the point at verse 19 because I got the scripture I gotta grab. We're showing time. It says, Wisdom of Solomon chapter 3 verse 19 says, for horrible is the end of the unrighteous generation. All right, horrible is the end of this unrighteous generation, man. All right, so as we're getting closer and closer to the end, it's getting worse and worse. All hell is breaking loose more and more. Our tribulation is amping up more and more. All right, Jake catching it from all sides. Jake catching hell. Jake going through it. And that's because of the Lord. That's because of the Lord. But Jake is so sottish and dumb. They think this place is gonna last. They think they got another 1,000 years. Nah, man. If you read the scriptures tells you, man. It gives you the signs, the prophecies to be unfolded, man, in that day. All right, and those prophecies are unfolding in this day as we speak. So I'm gonna get this. 2nd Ezra, I believe 9. The 2nd Ezra chapter 9 and verse 1 says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, all right, so measure thou the time diligent in itself. And that's what we're doing now. Measuring the time diligently in itself, seeing the signs that are being passed, the signs that the Lord has prophesied, to come in the last days are unfolding today. All right, in this time. It says, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. So we understand that, this is, the very time where the Lord had prophesied, that he's going to be coming back around. Now, we don't know the specific day, the time, or the second when the Lord will come back, but we do know that considering the signs that have been passed and the prophecies that have been unfolded, the Lord's going to be back very soon, man. Sooner than expected. All right, the scripture says, though it tarry, wait for it, for I will tarry not. All right, I'm going to get that as well. It says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the big days that were before thee, even from the beginning. So the Lord has already prophesied these things and spoke of these things before, in the beginning, man. The days before we was even born, man. All right, these was already the things that's happening in the world today was already prophesied by the Lord Yahweh Shah, man, through the Lord, Yahweh Shah. All right. Let me get this. What was the scripture? Oh yeah. Terry. Wait. Habakkuk 2 and 3. It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. So for that vision, all right, is yet for an appointed time that the Lord has, that vision being, the day, the last day when the Lord, shall come back, the day of destruction, the day of the Lord's return. All right, when all hell starts break loose. All right, that vision is yet for an appointed time. Like I said, we don't know what specific day, time, or hour. All right, the Lord will come back, but we know that considering the signs that has passed, he will be back very soon. It says, though it tarry, wait for it. So though it's tarrying right now, all right, because 2020 came, the whole thing with that happened, all right. Okay, another year, then another year, then another year, and then now we're in this year, 2025. All right, it's tarrying, man. We've seen the signs pass, but we've been seeing these signs pass, unfolding, these prophecies unfolding for a minute now, man. All right, so it's tarrying, but wait for it. So we still waiting. We still have patience. We still have faith. We know that the Lord gonna keep His word, man. It says, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. So when it's gonna surely come, the Lord guaranteed that. It's not a warning, man. It's a promise. The Lord has promised that, this time, this gonna come, man. All right? And whoever ain't ready is gonna be destroyed. All right? So, hey, man, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the hopeful elect and the ones Yahweh Shai by Hashem. Once again, double honest, I was an apostle, great millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom.